Welcome back, adventurers, to some more Lord of the Rings Online. In this episode, we are going to do more quests, of course. That's all we do. We do quests, and then eventually we do deeds. As a reminder, this quest will take me to the North Downs, which is going to be the site of Season 5. So I'm actually going to come back and do this quest much further down the road. But I do have a few that I can turn in over here.
Dear me, what do you want?
If you remember, I chopped down a wood troll up near the woods, and that's what I'm talking to this guy about. I get chills every time I think how close I came to that thing. I'm sure glad it's gone. I'd hate to imagine what that thing could have done to me or one of my horses. No, I think I will take the comfort of the farm for a while before venturing back into the woods. If it is all the same to Mrs. Rosethorn, adventure like that is not truly my desire. I will leave that to folks like you. Alright, let me see if he has anything good. Doesn't look like it. It's all crappy stuff.
What can I do for you?
Ah, you were able to find the shells and meat. Wonderful, I will get started on my soup right away. Let me see this. Pretty crappy. I'll take some snapper soup. Okay. And let me see what we got now. We got some other quests to turn in by talking to Andrag at the Old Greenway Fort. Let me go ahead and take a look at what else I can put on my tracker, though. So again, this one is in the North Down. These two are in the Lowlands. This one right here is going to be in Breetown, so I'll add that to my tracker. Then Great Barrows we're going to do towards the end of the season, like I keep mentioning. And that's all I can put on my tracker for now. So let me kill this guy because he's chasing. God, dude. You didn't have to die. You could have gone on living, but you had to chase.
Greetings.
Fernie escaped? That does not bode well. But still, things could be worse. Given that the orcs will no longer pose a threat to bree-land, we have succeeded here. We will turn our attention towards watching Fernie and his associations at once. Well done. This necklace, not the best. The sword, nope. Yeah, still none of this is better than the stuff I crafted like 3 years ago.
How can I be of service?
It is done then. The orcs must have overrun the valleys of the North Downs. The borders are breached. We must send a warning to my brethren far and wide. Your efforts are of great importance, Skippin. And look at that. We have leveled up to level 24, and we got another destination quest to the North Downs. The town of Trestle Bridge is in a terrible state. They are besieged by orcs at their northern and southern borders and are sending out general calls to any that they feel may be able to assist them. So that is going to be Season 5, like I've mentioned. So let me actually take that off my tracker.
Could I speak with you a moment?
Saradan must know that through our efforts here, though our efforts here are successful, we cannot know the breadth of the invasion southwards. He must also know that our brethren to the north have been unable to prevent the spread of the orc tribes. Make your way south along the Greenway to his cabin and bring him these tidings.
Would you do something for me?
While we did not capture Fernie, we did not stop the threat for the moment. We did stop the threat for the moment. This will please Saradan, and we should make haste to inform him of the success. Return to his cottage south along the Greenway on the east side of the road and tell him what you have accomplished. So let's go do that. Keep heading south. So I'm pretty excited to actually do the Great Barrow instance. Again, I'm still not sure how that's going to play out. I don't think I'm strong enough to solo it, even if I set it to level 20. I don't know. So I might just have to get a group. The only problem is, it might be hard to find a group around my level. So I might have to get some really overpowered people to just kind of run through the instance. And I know that's not the most fun thing if you're just getting through it for the sake of getting through it with no challenge, but I mean, it's better than omitting that part of the game altogether.
What do you need?
Where we succeed in stopping their spread here, we fail in the north. This is dire news. Worst yet is the news that we likely did not prevent all of the orcs from moving through bree-land. I fear for the lives of the rangers watching the passes and roadways throughout the southern reaches. I will continue to hold my post, but I must ask you for more assistance. Really, Wolf? For all your efforts thus far, however, I offer thanks as this small token of my appreciation. Okay.
What do you need?
While catching the coward Fernie and presenting him to Grimbriar would have established greater acceptance between us, I am pleased to know that the orcs have been stifled for the moment. Still, we cannot be certain that we have stopped their efforts altogether, and I must ask you to continue your efforts for the moment.
What do you need?
I must send you next to the northeast to speak with the owner of Hangstacer Farm. Recent events surrounding the farm have reached my ear and speak of a dwarf who came under the attack of orcs while looking for assistance from the farmlands. If you're willing, head northeast and speak to Eogar, the owner of the farm. So we kind of already helped out that dwarf and completed his quest chain. Excuse me. Sorry for my terrible reading this episode. I don't know, my eyes are kind of blurry. My contacts need some solution. In fact, I'll probably do that after this episode. But let's head back up to the farm. Actually, I think I'm going to head to Breetown so I can do this quest, because after I do this one, I'm probably going to have to head back up to Hangstacer Farm. So might as well do this first. And I also think the password quest is going to be down here. If you remember this password quest, we were kind of getting some turtles for a turtle soup. And then we ran into a little hobbit who went to a little island to look for turtles. And instead of finding turtles, he found two people plotting something very devious. And he overheard the password to get into their top secret location. So we're going to go try to infiltrate that with this quest. First, we must get back to town, of course. Look at that bear taking a bath. Just hanging out. Now, I do want to ask if any of you know, I do have my settings all on like the highest setting possible. Ultra high, everything is like on max over here. However, I feel like my graphics aren't the best for the game. I feel like I watch videos and people's game look better than mine, so I'm not entirely sure why that is. If anybody has any idea, just kind of let me know. That'll be helpful.
Tell me what you need or move along.
I'm really busy with an order that I need to finish as soon as possible.
This is intolerable.
Certainly, I can help you with Eogar's request, as I just finished my previous orders. To help you make them, I'm going to need an old horseshoe, some nails for the shoes, and some scrap metal. Please bring these items back to me, and I will make them right away. All of the items I require should be found here in Breetown. The old horseshoe should be close by, probably in the fields across the street, and the scrap metal usually be found among the trash in Beggar's Alley, and the crates of nails should be in Market Square. So we kind of did a quest similar to this towards the beginning of the season, where we looked for stuff to make a horseshoe, but this one's a little bit different, I suppose. And here is a horseshoe. Okay, now we just need to get some nails and scrap metal. Let's see what time it is. It is 1:13, so in about 47 minutes I'll be able to do some more tasks. I am at my task limit for the day from the previous couple episodes or whatever. So I can't do more tasks just yet. Reason I was wondering is because the task board is right there. And now I just need some scrap metal from Beggar's Alley, so I'm going to head on down that way. Although this is a dead end. Need to come up through here. As a reminder, this little quest ring right here is like an introduction to epic battles, which I'll get into once I actually get to the area where the epic battles take place, such as Helm's Deep. Okay, we are in Beggar's Alley. So let's look for some scrap metal. See several of them around here. Come on, I totally clicked that. Okay, so we gathered all the ingredients. But now I'm actually going to go do the password quest, which I just talked to you about, since it's right here. It's a really cool quest chain. I like this one. It's really good. It's fun. So here's the goon standing guard.
Why are you bothering me?
What's that? Another infiltrator is here? Okay, I don't recognize you, but our group is pretty large by now, so that doesn't surprise me. As many as it takes, am I right? We might have chosen a better password, I suppose, but at least it's easy to remember. He's a mean-looking dude. Look at him. Look at his eyebrows.
Stay and hear me out.
You have told me the password, so you can go on in. I will show you the way. Lots of people here already inside. I let you in Quick Culver, and Twisted Garrett, and a few others. Let me know when you are ready to go in. You are free to enter the hideout. I will escort you inside, then return to my post.
An unsavory band of the big folk have assembled and are planning a frightening surprise for Bree. I hope my new friend can stop them.
I haven't seen you around here before. Are you sure you're one of us? This has been a long time coming, and I don't want some outsiders spoiling it. Folk won't soon forget what we do here today. Not if my name is Quick Culver, which it is. You see this blade? I could slice clean through anything I set my mind to. That's how sharp both edges are, the blade and my mind. I've been cutting things all morning, and I'll cut more before the day is through. See if I don't. Go into the main room and see if Garrett is all set up. There isn't much time left. Folk hereabout won't soon forget this day. I'll see to that. So what are all these brigands doing here? I have not yet unpacked my ropes. They will hold, I am certain. But I need more time. There are lots and lots of things we still need to hoist. Oh, after this planning to be undone at the last for a lack of time, I saw how sharp Culver's knife has become. If I don't hurry, he might use it on me next. My god. If I don't unpack me ropes, all will be for naught. We're out of time. He's here. Oh no, all is for naught. Talk to Addie Root. Wait, what's going on, friends? Surprise, Artie! It is a surprise party. It's a surprise birthday party. Bree is not going to get exploded by brigands. Will you look at this? All my friends have gathered to surprise me with a birthday celebration. I cannot believe it. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Thank you so much, my friends. I have been cutting thick slices of crusty bread all morning. Help yourself, Artie. I was going to hang up some decorations with my ropes, but I ran out of time. Do not trouble yourself, Garrett. I need no decorations, I just need my friends about me. I almost forgot the main course, Artie. What good are thick slices of crusty bread without anything to dip them into? We all chipped in some coins to purchase a large order of turtle soup from Sig Mandrake's well-known shop. He should be here with the soup any moment now. What is taking him so long with the soup? I'm so sorry, everyone. I couldn't do it. I couldn't bring myself to do it, Kippen. After seeing all those little turtles, with their tiny shells and their little snapping beaks, I just could not bring myself to turn them into soup. I brought them here, tied up in a sack given to me by Grubbo's nephew. I left it over by the door. Perhaps you can return them to the wild, and my customers will forgive me for not making good on our deal. I will refund their coin, of course. Do you hear something? Turtles! Alright, so now it's a party, man. We got turtles. We got a scaredy cat. We got this dancing cat. Look at that guy go, man. He is busting out some moves. He is busting some moves. Disappointed? Absolutely not. I don't care much for turtle soup in the first place. And look at all these little fellows running around like they own the place. Perhaps they should. I have a spacious home not far from here, and I understand that the mayor has been known to turn a blind eye to the keeping of numerous pets within homes in Bree. I could give these little snapping gentle turtles a fine home. They will stay with me. It's settled. This is the finest birthday of all. I have been surprised by my old friends and have acquired numerous new friends. Hobbit and turtle alike. Alright, so that's that. That's the end of that quest chain. I think it's pretty fun. Nice little surprise ending there. I will show you to my home, Kippen. You can help carry some of my new beaked friends. It's a nice little house here. He's got a nice little setup for his turtles. That one's just chilling out on the table. I like the window. You can kind of see like out into Bree Town. It's an interesting little design here.
How can I be of service?
I can't believe it, Kippen. This has been the best birthday ever, and now I have so many new friends to share this home with. Look at all the little fellas. That party was such a terrific surprise and must have taken so much planning. Thank you for being part of it, new friend. So, let me do a deed acceleration tome, so when I'm working on deeds I can get those done a little bit faster, so that way I can continue to record more for you guys. The less time I spend grinding deeds, the more time I have to actually record episodes. Okay, so let's get out of here. Cool quest chain. But now let's take all these horseshoe ingredients to the blacksmith and see if he'll make us another horseshoe. And then we'll take it back over to the farm, Hangstacer Farm. Alright, Mr. Blacksmith. That guy looks like a blacksmith if I've ever seen one. He's got an eye patch. He's got the beer belly. He's got a mullet. He's got everything you need.
This is intolerable.
Ah, these are exactly what I require. This iron isn't the greatest quality, but it'll do. I'll finish these for you as soon as I can. Okay, so now I can return to Eogar. Is there a stable up there? Can I, like, take a swift pony? I can't remember.
Greetings.
Yes, I can. So let me take that. That'll make my life a little bit easier. Got some fellow adventurers here. So let's take a look here. Basically, that's the last quest we have for right now, unless it opens up into some other ones. We also have this. Yeah. So we should be closing in on the last few episodes here pretty soon. So that is exciting. Now I'm not sure how I want to handle the Great Barrel video. I don't know if I want to do it all in a single video, or if I should split it up into 3, because technically there are 3 parts to the instance. There's the maze, there's a second part, and then there's like the final boss. In fact, I can probably see right here. Not the epic battles. Yeah, so the Great Barrels, you got the maze, you got Thadur, and you got Sambrog. So, I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna do 1 video or 3. Just depends how long it takes me, I guess. If I try to do it with a smaller group that is around my level, it might take longer per part. Or if I end up just getting some high-level people to run me through the instance for the sake of completing it and showing it off, then I might just lump all 3 parts into 1 video. We are almost there though, thankfully. Yeah, looks like I got a new skill last level, Battle Preparation. Allows the warden to build gambits before starting a fight. That's actually kind of cool. Okay, so I need to remember that this is here. In fact, I'll probably put it right here. That's cool, so I can start off a fight with a gambit already built. I can see how that will be useful in the future. Right, we finally made it back here to the horse fields to Hang Stacer Farm. So let's deliver some horseshoes.
What can I do
Thank you for returning with these horseshoes. Horses seem to be arriving almost hourly these days, and I wasn't sure if what I was going to do. These will come to good use, and I am sure the animals here appreciate your help as much as I do. So that is a repeatable quest. Not gonna keep doing that.
What do you need?
Orcs, you sound like a foolish dwarf who was here not long ago. I will tell you the same that I told him. Talk to my farmhand, Cam Applewood. He's the one spreading the hay over there. Okay, let's talk to Cam.
What
Are
can
you
I do
here
for
about our
you?
horses? No.
How may I help you?
Wait a minute. Thanks again for your help. Now if only I can get my neighbors to believe it. I guess he's talking about the other guy that was just here turning in the quest, I guess. Alright. Okay, so that was very weird. Did that quest just kind of abruptly end?
How may I help you?
I don't know, that was odd. That was an abrupt ending to that. He told me to go speak to the farmhand here. Like he had something important to say, but he had nothing to say. Okay, so let's take a look at the quest tracker. Bree-land. Again, these are going to finish up in other areas. Not going to do crafting for now. That's in the North Downs. That's in the Lowlands. This we're going to do in a separate video. The Great Barrows instance. Housing. These are in other maps. And this is also in another map. So it looks like I don't have any more quests for now. So I think I'm going to end this episode right here. And then what I'm going to do is kind of look up all the quests I've already done and see which ones I'm missing, if any. And then I'll do those in the next episode. And if I'm not missing any quests, I'm going to go ahead and do the Great Barrow instance in the next episode. So I hope you're excited. And thank you very much for watching. Be sure to join the fellowship by hitting the subscribe button. Like the video, it helps out tremendously. And I will see you guys next time. Thanks again.